Appears in Washington at the beautiful Capitol Center, scheduled in the Washington area at the Capitol Center on the Sunday night card of pro wrestling. Sunday night, March 15, we'll be seeing a great array of wrestling talent, including the likes of Captain Louis Albano's Rex and King and tag team competition, the Moondogs. Special Delivery Jones sees individual competition, as well as, well, Rick McGraw, a whole host of others, but undoubtedly the eyes of the wrestling world will focus on a most unusual match. Pat Patterson heads up one-on-one with Captain Louis Albano. A most unusual occurrence to see Lou Albano don the tights. Whenever you do, you can expect, as you probably well know, some unusual tactics indeed employed by Lou Albano as he prepares to take on Pat Patterson. And then from there, among the many other matches as well, in the main event, the World Wrestling Federation title will be up for grabs in a most unusual manner, the Lumberjack main event. All the available wrestlers surrounding the squared circle, ensuring if either Bob Backlund or Sergeant Slaughter leaves the ring for any reason at all, they'll be scooped up, thrown right back in until we have indeed a positive victor, either Backlund or a new champion in Slaughter. Our guest at the moment, Captain Louis Albano. Mr. Albano?
Ben McMahon, it's going to be unbelievable. I mean, I'd pay to see that myself. But as far as Pat Patterson, I'm going to have a double celebration. Number one, my Moondogs will be victorious, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to witness that, and I'm going to gloat and howl and yell. But Pat Patterson, I tricked Patterson into this match. I wanted the match. I went into the ring last time. I frustrated the man. I had him emotionally disturbed. I ran, I hid, out of the ring, in the ring. Yes, I did, with one intent, knowing that Pat Patterson would want me, would beg the commissioner, and would sign for a match with Captain Lou Albano. As you know, some months ago, I was humiliated right here on TV land before my many, many fans by Pat Patterson. Now, and only now, will I prove that Captain Lou Albano is truly a living legend. Revenge!
Lou Albano with high aspirations. I doubt he'll be able to attain those aspirations, but it undoubtedly will be a great matchup with Albano meeting Pat Patterson. Now our guest, the World Wrestling Federation title holder, Bob Backlund. Mr. Backlund preparing to defend the title, as we stated at the outset, in his most unusual manner, Bob.
Yes, and I'm happy about it because Sergeant Slaughter can't get in there and have it. It doesn't make any difference if he's got his running shoes on, his track shoes, or his wrestling shoes. He's not going to be able to get out of the ring, or I'm not going to be able to get out of the ring. The men are going to be around the ring just to throw us back in the ring and keep us together and make sure there's a decision, a 1, 2, 3, or an I quit, Vince. And the man that holds the hand up in the air will be the man with the belt around his waist, and that's all I want, Vince. If he's a better man than I am, come in that ring and prove it.
What happens if Sergeant Slaughter whipped you out of the ring, and there's Lou Albano, or there's Hulk Hogan, there's no telling who, one of the Moondogs?
Well, the people outside the ring are supposed to just throw the man in.
I know what they're supposed to do, Bob.
But I'm going to have a few people out there that are on my side too, Vince. And I don't want them to interfere. I don't want nobody to interfere. But Lou Albano would be capable of interfering.
The most important part, assuming that everything goes according to Hoyle, that no one would voluntarily leave the ring. Is that correct?
Yes. I just hope, you know, I want us both to stay in the ring. I want to find out who the better man is. He hasn't proven to me that he's a better man than I am yet. And I got to prove to him that I'm a better man than him. So let's just stay in that ring, make sure that there's a clear-cut victor in this Lumberjack match.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Bob Backlund defending the title in the Lumberjack main event at the Capitol Center, just 2 weeks from, well, 2 weeks and 1 night away from tonight. Our guest now, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, along with Sergeant Slaughter, who's turned pro wrestling pretty much upside down at the Capitol Center.
That is absolutely correct. And finally, once and for all, justice is going to be done. That fleet-footed Yellow Streak champion of yours, Bob Backlund, has finally fallen into our trap. The entire ring surrounded by wrestlers. Here's your new champion.
Sergeant Slaughter, your comments, please.
The entire ring, like the general said, will be surrounded by maggots. It's just like down at boot camp, Bob Backlund. You know what happened to you last time? I had the Cobra clutch on you. You didn't admit it. You know I had you beat. What are you going to do this time? Nobody can help you. There's no escape, Bob Backlund. You can't